This week,
National Art Society unleashes their creativity.
we visit Santa's workshop.
Key Club wraps up the Christmas gift drop-off.
Finals are right around the corner,
Warriors give their opinions on the winter season.
and we celebrate our early graduates.
All of that and more
On the Warrior Weekly. Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Emberlyn Carlson.
And I'm Layla Moreno. Today, we visit Santa's workshop, prep for finals testing, and congratulate our school's early graduates.
But first, the National Art Honor Society led a paint and sip where students can make a winter-themed art piece and drink hot cocoa to keep the frostbite at bay.
On December 2nd, the National Arts Honor Society held MCHS's very own hot cocoa paint and sip. This was a big hit as many McHenry students as well as community members attended this calming and well-put-together outing. Mrs. Barb Jeffkey talks about what a paint and sip is and what their event looked like.
Paint and sip is a fun activity that you can participate in. Students follow along with some of our student leaders. For this paint and sip, they did a snow globe with a snowman in it, but they could also customize it. So students and parents and community members can come in, create a painting, and sip on cocoa and have snacks.
A lot of work goes into putting together these celebrations for our student body and overall community. Megan Stevens and Mia Wigington, members of NAHS, share why it was important for them to help with the paint and sip.
I guess we helped just to kind of be part of the National Arts Honor Society and kind of make a contribution to our school and just the community, kind of host a fun event for people to kind of get together. I think that art is such a helpful thing to others, whether it's helping your mental health or even just being a space where you can go and breathe. I think that's such an important part of the community, and so bringing that passion of art into this and letting other people have a passion for art is a really cool thing to see.
MCHS's Paint and Sip event wasn't just about NAHS, but more so our community coming together and sharing everyone's interest in art. Gabriela Diaz shares why she attended the Paint and Sip.
I saw it on the hallway on Tuesday, and I was like, oh, I'll do this. I just came here just to paint and see what it was, obviously, and then just hang out with my friend.
While attending the paint and sip, everyone got to paint snow globes with their own customized snowmen inside. There were snacks, hot cocoa, and lots of laughter as the group followed along with the instructions of step-by-step painting. It was exciting to see some of MCHS's art lovers come together to raise money for NAHS. This event was tons of fun, and we can't wait to see what MCHS's National Art Honor Society does next. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Maddie Spencer, Allie Casey, Katie Hardy, and Matthew Woods.
Next, St. Nick rode his sleigh all the way down from the North Pole to Harrison School in Wonder Lake to hear McHenry's wishes for the winter. Warrior Student Media has the story.
On Friday, December 2nd, Harrison School hosted Santa's Secret Workshop. Members from McHenry Key Club volunteered to help run all the Christmas-themed activities. Event coordinator Nicole Prentice talks about what Santa's Secret Workshop means to the kids.
What I hear from other kids is, I have so much fun doing the crafts that are there and making ornaments, and then we get to have a picture with Santa, and that's just exciting.
Christy Brown, the principal at Harrison, talks about why this year's Santa's Secret Workshop is special to her and the Harrison community.
We haven't been able to have this activity for a couple of years due to COVID, so this is my first time having it as the principal here, as my second year, and it's just good for our families to be able to come together and enjoy each other's company.
Key Club member Macy Camp explains why she volunteered for Santa's Secret Workshop.
I really like getting into the Christmas spirit and seeing kids do crafts and have fun.
This year's Santa's Secret Workshop at Harrison was a huge success for all involved. We are excited to see what fun-filled events Harrison will host next. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Ellie Machashik, Maggie Machashik, and Alyssa Thomas.
Looking to get some pep in your step as we climb towards the end of the semester? We're holding a pep rally on Friday, December 16th. It's going to be the best one MCHS has ever had. We can't wait to see you there.
Now, our school's Key Club gets extra busy around the holidays. Our volunteers look out for the community and make sure everybody has something to celebrate this holiday season.
Key Club is donating presents to families on December 7th, and they wrapped each present.
So the gift wrapping event for Key Club is we adopt families from Rosecrans, which is a counseling center in McHenry County, and we adopt families from them to give Christmas gifts to. We had about 70 families this year that they asked for information and gifts that they wanted, and then our Key Clubbers bought the gifts.
Key Club itself is all about helping the community and helping others.
Key Club is all about community service and helping others. And so if you're out in the community in life, you see angel trees everywhere at malls or stores and things during the season. So this is a way to start kids out on that. So then maybe they'll continue off and be like, oh, I did this in Key Club back when I was in high school and I want to take a tag off a tree. So it's to institute starting to think of others and help others in the future.
Members of the Key Club contribute hundreds of hours to helping out the community. This year alone, they have done over 4,000 hours of service.
Key Club has already done over 4,000 hours of community service, and we work with Heritage Woods and Randall Residences and go and play bingo with the retirement people. We help out all the elementary schools in town by doing babysitting services and helping out at any of the fundraisers they have or activities they're having with their PTOs. We help out here at the school. We helped out at material pickup. We help out with the McHenry Baseball Association and doing concession stands. Many, many activities. We've done over 4,000 hours already, and it's only December, so.
People in Key Club can be as active as they want to be, some occasionally contributing, and others putting in over 100 hours.
This year we have 236 members, which is about average for us the last few years. And the kids can be as active as they want to be. So we have some kids that just do 5 to 10 hours, and we have some kids that already have over 100 hours of service for the year, and it's only December. Well, right now the membership requirement is over for Key Club for the year. All the forms have to be turned in by the end of September. So it's too late to join this year, but if anyone is interested in joining in the coming years, they can always come and talk to me, and we put them on a list, and then they can start volunteering with our club over the summer and already get hours for next year. So we give all these gifts to the Rosecrans Counseling group, and so they came last night and they took them all away for us already. So they are in charge of dispersing them to all of the families. So they came and had to take a couple different shifts of cars because we had over 750 gifts that we wrapped, and so they took them down to their offices, and then they will disperse them to the families throughout the next couple weeks.
With over 750 gifts, this gift wrapping event was successful. People can no longer sign up for Key Club, but if you want to contribute, there's always next year. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, were Lex Bach, Rachel Blucher, and Neo Fritz.
We all know many students are scrambling to review for finals on December 21st and 22nd.
MCHS teachers share their tips on how best to study for the upcoming exams.
With the first semester finals coming up shortly, students are preparing to take the most important test of the semester. Luckily, the school provides a variety of study tools for students to take advantage of, such as CocoCram, which will be making its return on December 19th after a 3-year absence. National Honor Society member Lynette Allset talks about why they brought back the return of CocoCram.
I think bringing back CocoCram was just a really good opportunity for all the students here at McHenry. CocoCram helps prepare the students for the finals that we're taking right before winter break, and kind of just provide the students with the support and help that they need in order to succeed for them.
Most students attending MCHS have yet to experience the CocoCram event before. Co-advisor Jamie Razinski describes how this year's CocoCram will provide students with different ways to study.
It is a study group where kids can come in, and we'll have some NHS tutors, and we'll also have some teachers who will specify in different subjects. The cafeteria divided into 2 sections, so there'll be a section for those who want to study with their peers in groups and maybe get some help from teachers that are kind of walking around. The other side's going to be a more quiet side where they can study on their own and get a little more one-on-one help with teachers.
Starting the final studying process can be very overwhelming, and many students don't even know where to start. Co-advisor Erin Harris explains what students should do when studying for finals.
One of the things students can do is to not wait until the end. Coco and Cram's a great event. However, you want to make sure that you're studying progressively over the next week and a half so that you're not so nervous and anxious when you take that test. Determine what information you know and then what information you don't, and then focus on studying the information that you're struggling to either remember or problem solve with, and focus on those more.
Finals can be stressful, but MCHS gives students the support they need. Remember to come attend CocoCram in the cafeteria on Monday, December 19th to help prepare yourselves for finals on the 21st and 22nd. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Caden Bunting, TJ Hawes, Tyler Houston, and Jack Lulo.
Now, our students have a lot of opinions on the best holiday movies and how they feel about the winter season. Warrior Student Media went through the halls of both campuses to figure out exactly what the Warriors think.
Hi, I'm Ron Ahmed.
Hi, my name is Kira Henry.
Hi, my name is Mikey Grenda.
And I'm April Hanneman. As we transition into the holidays filled with Christmas cheer and winter joy, there are many things that everyone enjoys and hold dear to their heart. We will investigate the school and ask your student body their opinions on controversial winter questions. This is Warrior Investigates.
Little trip, what do you got?
What is the best part about Christmas?
Oh man, the best part to me is just being home and just getting to kick back in my pajamas and spending time with my family.
Just waking up and getting presents.
Getting together with the family, having time off of work, which is probably my favorite part.
Having time off and spending it with my kids and my family.
Is there such thing as too much Christmas cheer?
Too much Christmas cheer? No.
No?
Not at all. It's always good to have lots of Christmas cheer. For sure.
Okay. The greatest Christmas movie and why?
Die Hard. As an adult human, it's Die Hard.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version, and nothing will ever be on top of that movie. It's just on top.
Yeah.
Spell chocolate.
CHOCLATE.
Is the first reindeer on Santa's sleigh?
Oh gosh. It's not Rudolph?
No.
Then honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. What is the first reindeer on Santa's sleigh?
Rudolph.
Go. Am I on the air? Yes.
Breaking news! There's just the first snowfall of Christmas. It is beautiful out here. Look at this first snowfall. It's the first snowfall of Christmas. Look at this first snowfall.
About Christmas weather and like the winter and the snow and everything.
Oh, it's my favorite time of the year.
When is it the right time to start playing Christmas music?
Definitely before Thanksgiving.
Don't start the music until after Thanksgiving. Anytime you hear music before Thanksgiving, it's not at all.
Is Santa real? Yes or no?
Yes, he is.
Why?
Because someone has to put the presents under the tree, man.
Let's hear what he
What
says.
is the worst Christmas song? Mariah Carey or
Santa Claus is coming to town.
The Alvin and the Chipmunks.
What does Christmas mean to you?
It means getting together with your family and just having a nice little jolly time.
Finally, a forgotten part of our school is the graduating class that decides to head into the workforce or go to college early.
Where Student Media dives into the graduates who are going to leave us in just a few weeks.
Some students dream of graduating high school early, but these students made it a reality. On December 22nd, they will walk through the hallways of MCHS for the last time as students.
My personal plans after high school is I actually have a job internship through True Value Manufacturing in Cary. I did an apprenticeship program over the summer through the school actually, and they loved me, so I got hired back on there for the 2023 year.
Graduating early is a bittersweet experience. Students talk about what they'll miss the most.
Personally, seeing all my friends, between the staff and the students, I made a lot of good friends here, and I'm honestly going to miss them afterwards. The construction teacher, Mr. Roman, was always a great role model for me and always supported me regardless of what was going on. Miss Goy was also just a joy to be around, and I always described her as like a big mom.
High school can feel like a long 4 years, but Mr. Mankey tells us what students can do to make their dream of graduating early possible.
The process itself, basically by the time senior year starts, our students have to have at least 20 credits earned. Otherwise, mathematically, they can't earn enough during that first semester or their seventh semester to graduate early. We do ask that students who are basically planning to graduate early, when they're picking their senior classes, which they usually do in late January with their counselor. So basically, halfway through junior year, we need them to know, because we'll only have them pick enough classes to fill up the first half of senior year. So in other words, we don't have them pick 2 semesters worth of classes if they're only going to be here for 1 semester. Our students do have to kind of have a general idea, probably by sophomore year, if they want to graduate early, because if somebody just does the minimum every year, which would include a study hall, like a non-credit bearing study hall, you can't get to that 20 credit number by the time senior year starts. You usually have to either go without study halls for at least a couple of semesters and or supplement with maybe a class or 2 over the summer. And when I ask a student that, if they come back with, I'm going to start at MCC, I've got a great job opportunity lined up, I'm going to enlist in the military, cool, those are all completely legit, valid reasons. However, when I ask that question, what are you going to do with that time, and I get kind of the shoulder shrug, I don't know. that's when I kind of question, like, is this really the right decision for you?
These last few days of the semester are the early grads' last days of high school. We wish them farewell and good luck adulting. If you are interested in graduating early, talk to Mr. Mankey or your counselors. Reporting for my last Warrior Weekly, I'm Lane Jepson. Have a great week, Warriors.
Thank you for a wonderful 4 years to all of our December grads.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Insta, and TikTok.
For Layla Moreno and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Emberlyn Carlson. This is our last episode of the semester, so good luck on finals. We'll see you when we return. Have a great winter break, Warriors.